So we have just entered the month of Elul, the time of reflection and preparation for the high holidays, which are now just a little more than 4 weeks away. In most years, of course, this is also the time when we're squeezing out the best of summer, taking a few more day trips, spending time with family, and maybe even finding just a bit more vacation time before September starts. But as we know, this is not a usual year. It seems like so long ago now when our world changed, those first few days of lockdown and getting used to social distancing and wearing masks. What a whirlwind of a spring and summer was waiting for us. I've actually been thinking back to Passover the past few days and that surreal experience of hosting our family and many of you at our Seder table on Zoom. The pandemic was still fresh, and at that point I might even say that amid the very real sadness about the situation, there was also a novelty about all that was going on. Our first Zoom Seder, now that would be a story to tell. But here we are, many months later, and I'm sure that I'm not alone when I say that the novelty is worn off, and we are ready to get things back to normal. In our community, the changes are clear, and it's more than just the fact that except for a bar bat mitzvah, I now stand out in our beautiful sanctuary alone. But there has been so much good that has come from this experience, a very real closeness that has been found in the ways we've connected and learned together. Our Zoom classes and our programs have allowed us to learn and reflect together and have made sure that there is always a friendly face to greet us when we log on. And our Shabbat services, I can say for me that these have been such a blessing. The openness, the creativity, and the smiles we see each week are proof of the strength of our community. And I know that this has been part of what has kept us all going each week when we meet. While it still is a bit strange to stand here on the bima with my laptop and camera in an empty sanctuary, I mean it when I say that you have filled the space with such joy and love, and I never feel alone. As we prepare as a community for the high holidays, I want to tell you a bit more about our plan moving forward, both outline the vision for this important time of year and also tell you a few technical details about the services themselves. First, as we wrote in the recent message to the community, I truly do believe that we need to see this year's holidays not as much of as a challenge, but as an incredible opportunity. While we won't be able to gather together in person as much, we will utilize the best of our creativity and flexibility as a community, along with some wonderful technology, to make this a truly unique and meaningful experience for everyone who participates. We are working on maintaining that same level of closeness that we found in our Shabbat services and our other online programs, and I feel that if we are open to the possibility, these Yamim Noraim, these high holidays may actually be deeply relevant and meaningful in a way that this amazing time we are living can only make stronger. In this year, when we are all thinking so much about life and relationships, about faith and our future, these holidays can be just the experience that can help us reflect and put so much in perspective. Not that we necessarily needed a pandemic to make this happen, but it may be just what we needed to snap out of our long-held patterns and ways of thinking and truly bring us forward to a sweet and more hopeful new year. So what exactly will our high holidays look like this year? We will be holding all of our services only online, using Zoom Webinar, a familiar interface to those who attended our Shabbat services. Because of the larger crowds that we're expecting and the challenges that this brings up, most of the services will be streamed, which essentially means that you will now be able to only view the services, but you will not see all of the faces or be able to simply unmute or speak as we've done with Shabbat. This is to ensure that there are no accidental distractions and just to make sure that everything runs smoothly. Now, this is not to say that there will not be ways to participate, however. Many members will be offering readings, Torah and Haftorah chanting, or songs through pre-recorded videos which will be integrated into the live service. This year, even though Rosh Hashanah Day 1 is on Shabbat, and we usually don't blow the shofar on Shabbat, because of the unique situation this year, we will have a very special shofar service with community members sounding the shofar. The second day of Rosh Hashanah, usually a day with a bit more of a different feel, we will be back on a regular Zoom platform where you will see all the participants and be able to mute and unmute and participate in discussions as with Shabbat. For Yom Kippur, we will have services in the morning and a few additional sessions in the afternoon. On Yom Kippur, because of the nature of the service, Kol Nidre, however, will be entirely pre-recorded. There will be children's programming available on both days of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. There will be an interactive page where kids and families can explore different videos and resources, including stories and services led by me for 3 different age groups. Not only will it be great for the kids, but since I'm recording the videos in advance, I can finally fulfill my dream of being in more than one place at once. Now, for all of the services, members will receive a unique code which will give them access to the services, and guest passes can still be bought as in past years. And as a friendly reminder, if you haven't done so yet, don't forget to renew your Dor She'emet membership. While all of our services will be only online, there will be a few opportunities for gathering together in person over the next few weeks. In addition to our Kabbalat Shabbat this week, there will hopefully be two more before the holidays. And we'll also be joining Mark Basil and some special guests for shofar blowing and schmoozing in neighborhoods around town and here at the synagogue. You can see a flyer for details. And I'm hoping to also have a few Elul workshops outside in nearby park. And on the second day of Rosh Hashanah, we'll be gathering for Tashlich and a picnic in Côte St. Luc, a great opportunity to see each other in person and catch up. This often overlooked ritual has always been one of my favorite parts of the holiday, an opportunity to spend time in nature and symbolically cast out our mistakes and hope for a better year. Hopefully, the weather will also be good. As you can see, there's so much to look forward to this year as we enter this holy time. Yes, there will be some real challenges, and I truly do believe that more than this, there's so much hope and so much joy that is ready to be found. I mentioned in my membership message to the community a few weeks ago the powerful idea of Yerida L'Tzorech Aliyah, going down for the sake of coming back up. This lesson that in times of challenge we can be inspired to rise and move forward even stronger has held the Jewish community together for so many generations, and I think it's especially relevant now. These are not easy times. I miss you, and I know so many of you miss the way we used to gather as a community. We miss the world it used to be, and we're unsure of even what the next few weeks will bring. But this year, as we enter the month of Elul, and as we get ready for these holy days, let us not forget from these challenges, we can do those acts of tshuva, of turning, and also turn and change our perspective so that we can become even better as we work together to make a better world. We can continue to reach out to each other, to do all that we can to gather strength and find blessing, even amid the challenge. I hope we can all gather this year with intention, and above all, hope. This will, in a way like we have never experienced before, be a true Shana Tova, a year of sweetness and growth, connection and possibility. Let's work together to make our future one to look forward to. I look forward to seeing you soon.